My name is Andrew. I'm a political track foreign service officer. I've been working at the State Department for around 12 years at places such as Kingston, Jamaica, Hong Kong, here at headquarters on the Korea desk, and in Tokyo, Japan. I'm not a traditional American. My parents, well, my father was a US citizen, but I was born and raised in Seoul. I went to American school since kindergarten. I finished high school in Nairobi, Kenya, and I studied politics here in Washington, D.C. My high school was very diverse, and we were always resolving international conflicts, whether it was personal or kind of theoretical. So I found that I really liked that, and I thought, what career can I do that involves international relations and negotiations and solving problems, and that I can also enjoy moving around the world? And I thought, diplomacy must be it. So this is how I got into the field, and it's been great ever since. There are many different ways you could fulfill your dream of working in international politics. I actually considered the UN. I considered other US government agencies, but the reason I chose the State Department is I wanted to spend most of my career overseas, and I wanted to actually live in those countries for an extended period of time. I think those years in Japan, my 3 years there coincided with a time when Japanese politics underwent a huge transformation. And so to be there, to witness it, to report on it, to get to know it was just professionally extremely rewarding. You know, my best experience and the impact that contribution made, I think, was here at headquarters. And it was a good lesson in that any small detail can contribute to a bigger result. My responsibility was South Korean political issues. And I remember there was a meeting between then Secretary Rice and South Korean, at that time, opposition leader Park Geun-hye, who is now the first female South Korean president. My job was to prepare the logistics, make sure the elevator is reserved, make sure her and her team knew where they were going, set up the table. And I took great pride in that, to make sure all the logistics were straight. And just to be a small part in that made me realize that in this career, it doesn't matter what you do or where you do it, you're always having an impact. Well, in Kingston, on the weekends, I go surfing, and to interact with Jamaican surfers to explain that, yes, I'm American. You might not think that my look is an American look, but here I am, and I was able to change people's views about America that way. And in Hong Kong, and in Tokyo, and here in Washington, to whatever you do, you're an American, and it's a 24/7 commitment. You're always representing America, no matter what you do. I think we often forget. Our country is a country of immigrants, and our nation is founded on diversity, really diversity of opinions and diversity of viewpoints. We're at our best when we interact with various diverse opinions. And to interact with foreign countries is the highest ideal of this principle. But one thing that's unique about this job is that you're serving something more than yourself and more than the betterment of your life or the profits of a company. And there's nothing wrong with these things. But one thing that gives me the drive every day to go to work is I know that my work is having an impact beyond my own life. Foreign service officers and public servants, we all have ambition, but ours is a very public ambition, and it's an ambition to help. And you can also enjoy your life and see the world and educate yourself at the same time. So to me, it's a win-win situation.